Hey guys, it is Razor Falcon here, and today I am building a house for the mythical, or not mythical, the Occult Baby Challenge by SimsSav. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description if you want to go check out her series, but this is the house I am making to do my own version of it. As it is a new challenge, there aren't a lot of rules for it, but more will be explained about that when that video comes out, or if I run out of topics. Um, so basically, what I wanted to do for this build was make an L shape. I was like, it'd be really fun to kind of have like an L shape, and that's about as deep as my thinking got. Um, Also, that I don't usually do L shapes, and they seem like I can build onto them fairly easily. Uh, so I'm not so sure what all to say about this build, but but it's gonna definitely get bigger throughout the series. I will also put this in a playlist on my channel. Uh, with the first episode, which I already have recorded at some point in this video. If you look very closely, you might be able to see the sim that I created for this series. Just standing on the street there, but right now we're just in build mode preparing for that. I was really kind of wanting to go with a more manor type look. I know in quite a few of my builds I don't put roofs on it. That hasn't changed. Sometimes the best roof is just a flat plane, and we're going to pretend that's perfectly fine for snow. Uh, Especially since this build is completely white, which is, well, not the inside, but the outside. She's going to be completely white. So not exactly the most ideal for melting snow, but this is The Sims, so we don't have to worry about real life physics here. But I'm really looking forward to this challenge, and I'm planning on recording a lot when I have the time to. Of course, while schools are canceled, I do have e-learning for the next couple of weeks, and I even have more time considering the mall that I work at. I just got the call today, and it's closed for the next week, at least. We'll see what happens after that. Yeah, so I thought, while I have a captive audience and almost nothing but time on my hand, it would be a really nice idea to just get some videos ready for you guys. And I was thinking about doing one once per week. Then I realized I have a captive audience. Well, I do not have a captive audience, but YouTube does. And if you guys felt like spending your self-isolation on my channel, I decided I should probably have some new content up for you guys to watch. And I really wish all of these cabinets stayed. I'm gonna have to re-add them because I got rid of that half wall, and then all of the cabinets just vanished. So I'll have to fix that. Yes, lots of fun. This entire series Let's Play challenge, if you will, I'm looking forward to. I think it'll be loads of fun. We need more curtains. That's what I was realizing. We need curtains just like that for a one block window so that I can have my fun windows like that, because it just makes life harder when we don't have them. Please, EA, I know you're not watching, but if you could, I would be greatly appreciative of all of that. Oh yeah, so I realized that I was running out of money while I was doing this, so there's the sim. If you feel like going and checking out my mystical occult whatever baby challenge, I'm sure at some point I will remember the name. Maybe I'll even flash it up on screen for you guys, because I can't remember. But again, that'll be in a playlist to go check out. I'm I always love the idea of having like the islands there, and you really don't need a dining room if you have just a ton of chairs at an island. Or at least that's how I view it. Also, my mouse kept not working, and I feel like it's a lot smoother when I'm rotating the house if I have my mouse working. Even now, it is questionably working. It kind of is lagging for me at some points. See, we're trying to figure things out there. It's also a lot easier to move things around with a mouse. You know, I always wonder, why don't I use a mouse more? And then I never have the answer, because then I start using a mouse and I'm like, yeah, I should really just use a mouse more. And then I don't. So, there's that. So the sim for this house is a little earthy. She's got some green tones. If this were The Sims 3, her favorite color might even be green. I kind of really liked that yellow chair. I should have kept it. I always look at things that at the time I was like, no, that's so ugly. I should never do that. And then I'm going back through the recording and being like, but I could have. It would have been interesting if I had. And then I just sit there regretting things for a while. And then realize this is done. It's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that table, TV stand, whatever too much. But it just didn't go with the vibe I was getting, because I really wanted this to be like a pretty homey feel. I wanted it to be like, yeah, you could comfortably live in here. Yes, it's a giant open L-shaped box. But you could just sit there one night and watch like a horror movie or something. That'd be so much fun though, to have like the vampire child's favorite movie be a horror movie. Or we could switch it up and have like one of the mermaids' favorite movies be a horror movie. Or like the aliens, and then have the vampires be like a sci-fi. Listen, I don't know, but you could let me know what you think, and we could just start changing up those genres if we wanted to. Maybe we could do it like one does the classic thing if we have multiple children. I could have totally done the cat rug. Why didn't I do the cat mat? Mat cat. Cat and the mat. Yes. Okay. So now we're upstairs. And this is going to change rooms real fast. Just whenever you need more space, don't be afraid to make your hallways smaller. Unless they're already 1 block wide, then be afraid, because your Sims aren't getting anywhere. That'd be a thing, though. Make a house where there are no hallways whatsoever and every room has to lead directly into the next one. How fun would that be? Let me know if you want to see that challenge. I actually don't mind how this bathroom is set up, but I think I end up changing it because it'd just be a pain to try and play in. I really just need to go with my gut more on these, because I keep looking at the stuff that I'm planning on putting in and being like, that wouldn't be so bad, would it? And then I don't do it. So yeah. You may think it's weird that well, you can't tell yet, but there's going to be 2 rooms sharing a bathroom, the master bedroom and then the nursery. You may think that's weird. But honestly, there are worse things. That looks actually kind of cute. Why do I keep changing things that I don't mind while watching it? I don't know. Because that rug actually looks pretty ugly, so I don't blame myself for changing that one. It's just too plain. It needs a texture. I mean, putting it like that's not too bad, but it just needs a texture. Because I'm always like, this is the perfect size rug. It's just plain enough. And then I put it down, I'm like, it needs to have like that rope texture on it. And I'd be like, sold. This is the rug I always use. Then at some point we switch over to this blue look here. I don't know if we switch away from that. I don't know at all. I don't believe we do. I could just look at my screenshots over here. I mean, I don't... Yes, we do switch away from the blue. Yes, okay. I mean, I don't mind the blue. I'm actually quite a huge fan of the blue. But I think what I was wanting to do was stay more true to the sim that I have in the house, you know, not designing for myself, but designing for others, even though I use like the same few furniture things. Like that bear, he's got to show up somewhere. I'm just gonna make a completely adult house one day, and there's just gonna be a bear in it. And this the sim isn't even gonna be a childish sim. There's just gonna be a bear. Um, it's just gonna be like my signature, even though he's in like every Sims house with a kid, unless you want to use like the unicorn or something. Um, it's probably because I used to have so many bears in my room as a kid. Like bears were just the thing. Like I got a bear for, like a book with my name and like my friends' names because my mom had it special ordered or something, I think. And it was just about like a bear tea party, and then we had a tea party for my birthday. And I feel like I underappreciated that, but I love it now, and it was so sweet. Like, thanks, Mom, if you happen to come on my channel and watch this. See, there we go. That's what we changed it to. I just find the floor so I messed with something. I don't know what I messed with. Anyway. When I keep doing that. When I do that, there's a static in my ear. And the headset that I have, the ears don't really do anything. The headphone part of the headset doesn't usually make any noise, so whenever it does. And I also thought this was super cute, but I couldn't find anything like curtains or anything that I felt really matched it. Maybe it was like the awkward heights. I don't know. That would have been cute. But then it just started getting too white and too formal, and then I just started hating it again. I don't know. Like, maybe if there was, like, a brown border there. But I don't mind that, so. I've been trying to remind myself to use more curtains, too, because, I mean, I don't like my house without any privacy. I think we should treat our Sims the same way. Not that those are offering much privacy-wise. I don't know, I don't think I do. No. Although those stripes were kind of nice. I was kind of feeling them before I went and removed them. I don't know why I chose this light. I think I just did. I occasionally put too much thought into things, and then other times I put zero thought, and then I'm never actually happy with that light. Sometimes I'm just like, I should just stick with that really nice circle light, because you don't even really pay attention to them. But I'm like, would you do it in your own house? And then then I make things harder for myself. So, you're welcome, I guess. And of course, we always need a computer, which is so much fun. Hey, my mouse is back. Alright. So we're going through this, and this front room is going to stay really empty, because as I'm playing, that's going to fill up with things, I'm sure, and I'm going to find things that get to go in there. Like, maybe I even place another bedroom. Maybe that becomes the master bedroom. And then we get, like, a toddler bedroom where the current master bedroom is. Oh, yeah, and do you see that light up there? The really nice chandelier with, like, the ivy, or... that's not ivy. The plant dripping down from it, draping off of it. Words. So that's actually from the Romantic Garden Stuff pack. I will also leave that in the description. There's so many things I'll have to remember. I know it's only 2, but it's very impressive if I can do that. I feel like I need to spend more time on the walls. I really do. I'm not a huge fan of that. So there's that. Anyway, I'll leave the Romantic Garden Stuff link down in the description. Otherwise, that's the only modded thing in this entire build. So you can probably just find another chandelier to throw up on that ceiling. Maybe you could even just do the circle light. Like I said, this area is going to stay pretty blank just because it's going to build and adapt as we go. So it's kind of a free space. This will, of course, be going up on the gallery, but as the challenge progresses, if you guys are like, hey, that's a pretty nice house compared to the giant blank space that you left when you first uploaded it to the gallery, I will upload, whenever that happens, that copy of the house up to the gallery and say, have at it, because I know it's very blank, which for a downloadable build, it's not the best to leave blank optional spaces for people who don't want to have to build as much, if at all. So that's definitely a thing I can do when the time gets there. And here's me changing stuff again because I'm very good at being indecisive. It's one of my key characteristics. I've practiced for so long to be at this level of indecision. And I think we've come a long way from where we started. That's not a good thing. Also, you're going to get to see me being really bad at landscaping. I've been trying to get better and more tactful. I've kind of gotten to a rhythm again because I stopped building. I stopped playing The Sims for a while because my game wouldn't work. And if you have a Mac and you can't play The Sims and haven't been able to play The Sims for months, then realize that EA's help desk is actually not helpful whatsoever. I'll make a video on what I did for mine. Hey, maybe even this week while I have nothing better to do with my time. Well, not this week, because I do actually have schoolwork to do. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I will definitely... Okay, this isn't as bad as I remember. It's probably going to get worse, because I remember it being pretty... Yeah, okay. Okay, good. Got rid of that. Oh no, I keep adding things. I should have just left it as it was. But I think I wanted it to be more overgrown. This isn't supposed to be a very neat family. But yeah, I will definitely make a video on what I did to fix my game. Since I was so upset that it hadn't worked since the November patch, and then I finally figured out how to get it done, and then I'll end up leaving the link when I do that video to the thread that I did. It's going to be a very short video because I don't exactly know how to repeat the process of me fixing things. So I'll leave that up to you guys. No, I won't. See, I'll make the video and I'll explain it as best I can, but I can't show you how to do it because I'm not tech wizardy enough for that. Because when I make the video, any of you who watch it will understand what I mean by that, but it's not exactly the type of thing that you can repeat. Also, this bike. Can I just say I love the bikes that came with the, University pack? Because, like, I have used them in almost every build. I actually recorded another build after I made a house that I should have recorded, because I actually... okay. I'm always surprised when my camera freaks like that, and I don't know why. But, I made another build in between this one and the next one that's actually a lot shorter, that I'm gonna end up uploading fairly shortly after this. As in, maybe I upload this one and then the first episode of the LP tomorrow, and then I upload, well, tomorrow and then Friday, and then I upload the next one the next day. That's an option. I don't know what my upload schedule is going to look like yet. All I know is I'm going to try and backstock a lot.